walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now we're going to do the new Final Fantasy set, of course, with a premium draft, and I'm very thankful that you can join me. Now, as always, if you like what I do, feel free to click some of those buttons, but most especially if you have any feedback from me, please do let me know, because I would like to get better at the game, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of pro players amongst you all. Now, the last game we played a black-red deck, which didn't really go splendidly. Actually, we went 1 and 3, but hey, you cannot win them all. I've never been really good at playing aggressive decks. I prefer to play blue, for instance, a bit controlly. But I should get used to playing whatever's open. So especially in this set, compared to Tarkir Dragonstorm, I think this set really rewards you for when you are reading the signals and getting into the open color combination. But then of course you need to be able to play all color combinations. And well, I'm not as good at, for instance, black-red. Sacrifice something. Maybe it's a sub-theme. Maybe I should have just gone black-red. Instant sorceries, non-creature spells, something like that. So maybe I should have taken the black waltz, but you know. That's all bygones. Let's see what we get. If the last person can also find their seat. Right, there we go. Now I still don't know all the cards by heart, so I'm going to need some time here. I think this is playable, but I wouldn't play this an early pick. There's this Shantotto, which I think is amazing. I don't really care about Dovin's Veto. Pretty decent pack. Revelation is okay. There's a destroy target tapped creature. For me, it's between these three uncommons. I like the Hunt the Mark. Black has more ways to also make treasure tokens in another way. But I'm wondering if it's better than just taking Shantotto. I like playing blue-red spells, and this is an amazing way to get card advantage. And it might be the better pick. It is a better uncommon for sure. But there is something to say to maybe go one color. But I'm going to take Shantotto. And we could always splash red or splash blue if we end up in any other colors. So let's play this one. Okay. Return target instant sorcery card from your graveyard or exiled card with flashback you own to your hand. Add red. So it actually costs 3 to get a spell back. That's not too bad. It is a 4-mana spell, so it should work with this. But let's not focus too much on the colors that we have, but also on the colors that we could go into. Inspiration is great if you have a way to go wide. A 3-mana white pump spell is very good. There's also this T-Rexar, which I think is very good. So for me, I think it's between the Inspiration and the T-Rexar. I also like the Hectice, by the way, but if I would pick one card, it'd probably be the T-Rexar here. Warrior Sword is a good way to trigger Shantotto and get a creature. But I don't want to focus on this one too much. Queen Brain. Prowess, that's already pretty decent. When it attacks, create a 0/1 black creature wizard token. Okay. This one cares about sagas, which I want to try sometime, but I'm not sure if it's good. Seems like black-red again is open. Also seems on green. I'm going to take this Brain. I think it's pronounced Brain. I mean, even if it attacks just once and you get a token and it trades, you still have a token and the opponent lost something. Ooh, now this is interesting. It pumps all wizards and it of itself is a wizard. The only downside is it's double red. and you want to have non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyards. I think I'm going to take this. I think we will probably pick up some cheap creatures and see if maybe we can end up in some kind of wizard deck. This is interesting. This is a very high win rate card. I mean, a 2/1 flyer with upside is very good. Lands you control enter untapped. That's pretty decent. 1/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you control 5 or more towns. Create a 2/2 creature token that's all colors. Okay, I'm not sure how good it is. It is interesting, but I think I'll go for the Wyvern here. Might end up in blue-red spells after all. I like the Circle of Power, actually. But I want to try, excuse me, and avoid getting into 3 colors. So I think I'm going for the Ice Magic. I think this card is amazing. I also had this in my, my best commons and uncommons. 2 mana bounce with an amazing upside. You can save your own creature. You can do a lot of stuff. Oh, wow. Well, this should go in the blue-white deck. 1 mana double blue, counter target ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. I don't think it's very good, actually. I mean, it's not just counter any spell. I guess I'll go for the turret here. Okay. Blue-white seems very open. There's a Gallicat, which really carried us into artifacts. So maybe I should go into blue-white. Well, I like our red card so far. Let's just stay in blue-white for now, but maybe I should have gone in... stay blue-red. Maybe I should have gone in blue-white. Let's see if we can pick up on some wizards. This makes it a cleric. I think the red one makes it a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. So this is still in here, which doesn't surprise me. I'll go for the turret. I think it's a decent 2-drop. I mean 4-drop. Helps us filter. Wow. White is incredibly open, or as one might say, it's wide open. We don't have a lot of equipments, but we'll need 2 drops, so I'll just take the Monk Fist. It's a non-creature spell, so it works with some stuff that we do. And it's an artifact, which works with the Rook turret. Don't think I'm going into white, but a Plane Cycler is never bad. I mean, if we draw a crazy bomb, which is in blue-white or red-white, then at least we can still play it because we have the Moogle. Wow. No one likes Rufus. It's an amazing card, but you have to be in black-white, of course. Okay, the Lunar Whale. You may look at the top cards, and if you attack this turn, you may play the top card as crew 1. That's actually pretty decent. I also like the Trappe, but I think the Lunar Whale is less replaceable than the Trap. Simply because crew 1 makes it very playable with all the cheap tokens that you have. And I hope we will get one of these blue cards come around. I cannot pass on the Lunar Whale, so I'm going to take it. And now I think we're good on the 4-drops. We have something that cares about towns, which we have 0 of, but there's also this Wyvern, which is just a solid 3-drop, so I'm definitely taking this. Nothing else really interests me. Rook turret, haste magic. I see a thunder magic. easy way to put 4 mana into something, or easy way to put a, non-creature spells into our graveyard. For instance, with the summon wizard thing. Okay. It seems like blue-red is definitely less open from this side. We're getting some very good cards here, multicolored stuff. So I hope we will be rewarded in the last pack, but so far we are going to need more 2-drops. Maybe everybody to my left is in blue-red. That would be unfortunate. If that's actually the case, then it will be very difficult to stay in 2 colors, I think. I like our top end. Wow, okay. Guess blue-red is open. This is an amazing card. I mean, it just gives you extra mana to cast non-creature spells, so not only instant and sorceries. And if you cast a big one, it gets a +1/+1 counter, which is very good. Now, with all these flip cards, I wouldn't pay too much attention to the flip side, because I think most of them are not really going to happen often, but I could be mistaken. But this could be a nice finisher. I mean, if you have enough cheap instant or sorceries or ways to put instant sorceries or non-creature spells into your graveyard, for instance with the Rook Turret and stuff like that. I think it's good enough. But you need to cast 4 spells. Or we need to find we have already 4 legendary creatures. Maybe the Blitzball is something we can use. I like it more than the other stuff that we could take. It's too late to switch to another color now, so now we just need to pick the stuff that we need. Okay, another cheap instant, I'll take it. It's not the best, but if we can let one of these live and put an instant in the graveyard, I think that's okay. What I was going to say, of course, this one goes very well with the 3 mana put a counter on something and draw 2 cards. Haven't seen any of those yet, but I would like to pick one up. Or maybe even 2. Untap it, that's very relevant. I mean, if the opponent attacks once when tapped out, you can just use it as a solid combat trick. Slamming the Ice Flan here, I think it's way better than the Gigas. I mean, Gigas is not bad, but you have to be a very aggressive deck, and I don't think we are aggressive. Ice Flan. What a name. What a name. I'm not even sure if all the cards are something that appears in Final Fantasy. I mean, I assume it is. All the names, all the things. Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Now this one is actually, I think most of the times I'm not sure. I think I prefer to play it as a 4-drop. Well, this is our opening pack and we got the Trap A back. I think that's amazing. Slamming it. And now I think I'll keep the Blitzball simply for a card draw. And of course this Lunar Will can also easily trigger the Blitzball sacrifice thing. Don't think I'll play this. I mean, we have a lot of playables. We only need like 5 more. And blue-red was way more open in the first pack. So I assume that we'll get more blue-red in the upcoming pack. I'm not sure how good this is. I'll take the haste magic. I mean, it's not really a draw card effect. But it's close enough to it, actually. All the towns. Job select 2. Equip creatures to wizards when you cast a non-creature spell and whenever you draw your 3rd card, each I've played against this during the sealed event, I think, online. And I think it's absolutely amazing. Now, I wouldn't mind one more of these as well. But yeah, I'm taking this. And clearly I should put in all the non-creature cards that we can get. Do I want another queen? Or do I want another ice flan? Don't really care about this. You need to be gaining some life to make it work. I think the flan will come around. I'm going to take the queen. I think we could use 2 of them. I mean, this is one of those things that people really want to kill fast. And it's very good with instants, of course, because of the effect. Okay, packs are drying up a bit. Not the right color, unfortunately. Don't really care about this Ifrit. Laughing Mad, I think we already have one of those. Don't think I want another rook turret. I guess I'll just take the land. Thunder Magic or Ice Magic? Which is the best thing to get? I think the Thunder Magic. Maybe we'll get the Pixie or the Ice Magic. Wow, there's a secondary, yeah. Landfall was open. And now we need only one more card, and it should probably be a 5 or 6 drop, or maybe both. What do you do? Okay, don't really care about that too much. When this query entrance. Don't really care about the elemental. Instant is always very good in our deck. Wow. Summon Shiva? Yes, please. I've never played with this card, but I'm pretty sure that it's very good. And I think this is going to be our deck. Maybe we need to cut one card. I think it has to be a 3-drop, but I like all our 3-drops actually. I'm not sure if we need the Blitzball. I would like to get the 3 mana draw 2. I would put this away. And we have 4 wizards, so... I'm not sure. So there's a Pixie, another Ice Magic. It's a very good card for our deck, but I think a Pixie is probably better. And I think I'll get rid of that one. And I think we can play 1 land less because we have an Ice Flan. But if you have any idea what I should cut here. Maybe it's the Blitzball, I'm not sure. That was very late Shiva. Okay, so we got the Ice Flan and I'm playing it. And now I still have to cut something, but I think I'll play 17 lands. We don't have a lot of card draw effects actually. Okay, so we need to cut 2 cards. Maybe I should cut a Brawn, because having 2 of the same legendaries just feels bad. But we only have 2 6-drops, and we have both of them have island cycling. So worst case scenario, we can cycle 1 away. So I'll just cut 1 mountain, and I think this is going to be our deck. Let's see how it goes. I like playing blue-red. We didn't see any ejects though, unfortunately. I think that's one of the best blue cards in the game. Yeah, this is a decent curve. Okay. I'll just drop it. I mean, this means that next turn we can play Thunder Magic for an excessive amount of mana, or we can play the Lunar Whale. Okay, I guess we're going to go for the Lunar Whale. Great value here. Drawing an island next turn is good. We could play the Wyvern and play the top card. So if the next card is also a land, maybe I'll just go Wyvern, attack, land. Okay. At least we can attack him for 3 as well. So it is a land actually, so I think that's the best thing to do here. Crew 1, yeah. And we'll play the mountain. I'm keeping up Thunder Magic because green has a lot of fight spells, and I think it will be probably fighting. I guess I'll just block 1. I mean, this Wyvern is not going to do more damage than his token. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll just go Thunder Magic here, simply because we have a lot of ways to get it back, for instance with the Trap A thing, so it's not a land. Don't really care about playing this one. I think I'll keep up the Light of Judgment. I think our board situation is good. Light of Judgment would make this even bigger. We don't have a counter spell, unfortunately, so if he kills the Emperor, that's unfortunate. But I assume that whatever he plays we can probably kill. And then we don't have lethal, but we might nearly have lethal. Okay. So he's going to return the Emperor, I guess. Okay. Count is currently 2, so if we can get 2 more counters on the Emperor, it's almost a lethal swing. We're going to get 1 more counter on it. Wow, why is he attacking? That's interesting. I don't know what kind of hasty stuff he can have, so I'll just keep it back the token to jump if he goes in with something crazy. Okay. I hope he taps out. Okay, he does tap out, but he kills my thing. But I think he's still dead, right? Yep, good game. Okay, game 1 was decent. I'm not sure how good the legendary artifact things are, actually. I'm not sure if you saw my my sealed event online, but I got 2 of the black ones. And I think I played one of them, but they were just too slow, too clunky. But it is a slow format. I mean, you actually get to hardcast your 8 drops and stuff like that. So it could work if you're not up against white-red, for instance. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Now, unfortunately, I only have 1 blue. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. I think I'll go Pixie first. Simply because next turn I can play what is it? The Emperor of Palamecia. and keep it alive if he wants to kill it. He is ramping nicely. Yep. Okay, so I'm definitely going to attack with the Pixie, surveilling away any lands, if I draw any. I also don't think, well... I think I'll keep it on top 1 second. Okay, excuse me for that. Now I'll take the play the Emperor. And I think I want to keep this alive no matter what. And if this actually manages to deal damage next turn, we can play the Blitzball and maybe even sacrifice it. It's an interesting combination, the Dampener with the Emperor, because it untaps it. So you can use its mana. Okay. He's going for the long game, which makes sense. I think I'll just go for the Rook Turret. Could also go for the Blitzball, but then, no, I want to get the value from the Blitzball on the Rook Turret as well. I'm not going to attack, of course. I'll keep up the damper with the Emperor. I just want to use my mana here. I mean, bounce is not the end of the world, but I think this is fine. It fuels our graveyard. Man. So we could get in for 2, I guess. And let's do that because I want to surveil here. I'll keep that on top. So let's go Blitzball into Wyvern and get rid of the mountain. Oh, we do have 4 now. I think I'll just keep this up. I mean, if he goes out for an attack or any kind of spell, except for this one because it has Ward 1. But we can trigger this, making it a 3/3, and we can have something be put on top or bottom, which is pretty much a removal spell because it costs the opponent a draw step. Okay, that's big. I guess. So he cannot be blocked, I guess that's fine. Now, is it worth bouncing this? Maybe it's worth bouncing that one because he will equip that to it. I guess I'll bounce the UFO. I mean, we have 5 flying, which is decent, and maybe we can put some chompers to make sure we don't die, but we're going to take 6. Put it on top, wow. Ooh, that is decent. I don't think we need this. Should have played the artifact first for the trigger. Maybe we would have drawn something better than the Wyvern. So he's going to deal 6. We have 7 in the air as it is. And if he does attack with his 6/6, we can do more attacks than just this. I would like to hit the opponent with a legendary creature. Equipping is 2, that's cheap. Yeah, this is a good thing. Wish I had drawn it sooner though, but still. Yep, I expected as much. So he'll have 1 flying, okay, that's a big flying blocker. So we could sneak in 4 damage, but I don't think that's worth it. That is unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. So I should have done the artifact first, I think, because then I could have drawn the land, ditched the land. And unfortunately I probably should block the aerial unit. If he attacks. Wow, that's good stuff. So now we have to put everything in front to kill it. Yeesh. Yeah, well, he is clearly in the driver's seat. I cannot take 7, so either I think I'll jump. We just need to draw some kind of action here. That is some kind of action. So we can make this a 2-2, what is it, a 2-1, put a counter on it. It's a 3-2, then it's a 6-3. Man, we are really drawing all the lands. Maybe I should play less. I'm already playing less. So we're going to take some damage now. We have to chomp. I think we still have one more turn if he goes all out, but I don't think he will go all out. I hope. But yep. Oh, we're just dead here, of course. Are we? Yep. Yeah, I don't think I could have come back from that, actually. Maybe if I had drawn a removal spell to kill the 4/5. Bouncing it is not really good, because then I'll just bounce my stuff. Okay. 1 and 1. Let's keep going. I mean, the deck is doing what it should. We didn't see our, what is it? Our uncommon yet, which we pretty much first picked. Would like to draw that for card draw effects, but you know, there she is. I'm keeping this. Let's see, do I want double red or double blue? I guess double blue. Okay, surely double blue. So many lands, my goodness. But you know, better too many lands than too few. Wow. We can't even kill that. Enters, discards up 2 cards and draw that many cards. Exile, return to the battlefield, and it's a Phoenix 4/4. 2 damage to each opponent. Return any number of target creature cards with mana value 6 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield. My goodness. So we most definitely have to kill that. The next, what is it? Not the next turn, but the turn after that. I'm just going to play this. I think I have to. It's an interesting card. Flying Lifelink. Yeah, we've got to try and get rid of that. Hopefully he taps out so that we can kill it surely. Before he goes into turn 5. And hopefully he doesn't kill this one, so that we still get the card draw effect from it. He didn't discard anything, which makes me scared. Okay, so at least we can kill it. And we'll draw a card, which is fine. Which, yet again, is another land. We can raise this if he plays 1 creature. Okay, well, we're killing that. Oh my goodness. It's becoming so annoying drawing that many lands. And if you have similar experience, please do let me know. It feels like I'm the only one, but we're playing 16 and we already have 8, 9. So that's more than half of our lands in less than half of our library. Damn you, Arena Shuffler. Okay. Well, that is a good draw. Do we go Thunder Magic or do we go Wyvern? This one is gone next turn. Might as well just go Thunder Magic. Keep drawing cards for as long as we have Shantotto. Keep drawing lands for as long as we control Shantotto. And hope that these Turret and Wyvern can finish it. Okay. I want to kill his token anyway, so let's get rid of the other land. Most definitely keeping that up, so I'm just going to play a turret and keeping up the damper. Opponent stuck on 4, which is of course also not ideal. This is flashback, you may cast it from your graveyard, so it's also triggering Shantotto, which is good to know. So we want to keep her alive badly. I'm definitely just doing this one. I want to put counters on this, draw cards. Pixie is a decent draw. Keep that. Now I'm not sure if he has a board wipe. Maybe I just shouldn't risk it. So, well, next turn we can still do Haste Magic plus Wyvern if he wipes the board. Yeah, I think we're good. Well, him stuck on 5 lands is pretty much the same experience. I'm not sure which is worse. You know, he could have the board wipe, but then we still have lethal. The Emperor doesn't even have a name. That's strange. Yeah, I think our Emperor is going to die. But he has to... Well, he has to kill one of the flyers, actually. Okay. Still 7 damage. Okay, well, we do still win here. I mean, we have lethal anyway, so I might as well just do this. Yep. Alright. 2-1. There you see the power of the 0-4. Where if you just cast some 4-mana spells, it's just going absolutely crazy if you can keep it alive. MVP for sure. Just got a text message from my brother. He thinks the full art cards of Final Fantasy are absolutely hideous and impossible to read. And I totally agree. They shouldn't have done it that way. Okay, so we have some stuff. It's not the best. Opponent goes first, so we have some stuff to draw. We can bounce if he goes aggressive or kill. At which case the Summon Esperemu will deal some damage already. Good turn for the opponent. Hope to draw a cheap creature here, so that we can get this Lunar Will going. Do we bounce it? I think we do. Just fuel up our summon Esper thing. Oh, that's good. Now, is it going to be Blitzball or is it going to be a Wyvern? He's probably going to play this again, so we cannot use the Blitzball, but I want to have the extra mana next turn. So I'm going to play the Blitzball and hopefully still draw a land here. Yep, sure. Okay. Don't really care about the damage incoming, so I'll just play the Lunar Will, and next turn we can attack with it and play something. We are drawing another land, which is good. Now, please play something that I can Thunder Magic. Would be lovely. And this can Dome 2. If we sacrifice the Blitzball, it's actually 3. Might want to do that quite early here. Goodbye, Lunar Will. It was fun knowing you. Dome is still at 1, unfortunately. I'm not going to use any magic on this thing because, you know, we can just take some more damage. And we can flash this in on anything else that he plays. I think we have to jump here. It just feels bad to use something on an enchantment that's already going away. Okay. It's not the best target to... I think we'll just kill that next turn. I think that's the best thing to do. And we'll take 4 damage. This is currently 2. We're at 13. Opponent's got nothing. We are drawing well. I'm very sad that he killed our exiled our Lunar Will. I guess I'll just jump this again. Well, we could also take 3. That's also something you really don't want to put a stupid thing on. But I think we have to chump the Shiva next turn, actually. Yep, the game would have been totally different if he actually let us keep the Lunar Will here, because then we would have gotten a lot of card advantage, card draw and stuff. Oh, that's actually maybe not that smart. But that one's going away, so we'll take 5, which is okay. Guess I won't attack because I don't want him to draw any cards next turn. Well, he's going to draw 1 card, of course, but You don't want to use this tap thing on a token as well. Okay. Let's do that first. We could kill the token. I think that's fine. I think we have to here keep up the sanctum for anything big that he might play. And I'm not going to attack. I mean, letting him draw 2 cards is way worse than just dealing 4 damage. Okay. Don't care about this. Oh, we draw our own Shiva, which is good. Let's try and play it before combat. Sure. All still good. This will also tap something, making us draw a card. Yeesh. Okay. We need something to block with here. That's a land, that's not something to block with. Okay, that is something to block with. I'm just going to try and block the most damage possible. That has Defender, so I don't really care about that. We are drawing some cards next turn. And we could maybe get the legendary trigger from the Emperor of Palamentia. If he goes to combat, I will tap one of the tokens. Probably the one that he's going to put the thing on. It has Defender, okay, so I don't really care about that. How would you put it on a defending creature? Now this might feel like a waste. Okay, good game. I mean, it's very bad to use a 3-mana card on a token, but since it would draw me a card next turn, I think it's good enough. And to be honest, we were on 5 life, which is pretty low. We are 3-1. Blue-red definitely not disappointing. And that without any bombs, really. I think it's just more deck made of good commons and uncommons. I think the commons are really carrying this deck. Let's hope to snatch out one more win. But of course we're definitely going to try to get to the trophy. Oh, this is one of those trap hands where I probably shouldn't do it. But I'm probably going to do it because we have a lot of mountains. Keep. Okay, well, that is also good enough. Now, do I cycle the Flan? I probably should. When you cast your first spell each turn, choose an opponent at random. Okay, well that's not very difficult. Deals damage equal to the spell's mana value to that player or planeswalker. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to cycle this simply because I'm not going to play it anytime soon. First spell each turn. Wow, that's crazy. And we're not drawing the thing that we should be drawing. Oh, sure, man. What on earth? I'll just play this and keep up the haste magic, I guess. I want to get rid of this Kuja, I guess. What is... What's happening? This dude brought a constructed card to the match. We have to chomp. Man, this is just unfair. And we draw an island. Or we don't even draw it, by the way. Only islands. Only islands. I don't think we can actually get back from this. I mean, all he has to do is just cast spells, pretty much. Yeah, well, never mind. What on earth was that? I mean, it wasn't the best keep, but even with my perfect hand, I think there's no way that I could have won that. Perfect curve out, all legendary creatures doming me to the face with like 10 damage. Yep. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to assume that this pixie will probably surveil us to some lands. Oh, I should have played Thunder Magic. Okay. It's no biggie. Okay, so that's not something we can kill. Well, not kill yet, of course. Yep, keeping that on top. Let's see if we can kill him with the flyers before we do anything, or before he gets to do much stuff. I mean, blue-white is very, very good. I mean, we could Thunder Magic this and then use the trap to play the cheaper spell a turn later, which I think is pretty good. But I think I'm just going to play the Wyvern. Let's see what he does first. Might as well attack with the 1/1 now that he didn't keep a blocker behind. Okay. Seems like he has more. So we could kill that, but I don't really see a reason to. Let's just tap both of our blue. Depending on how aggressive we want to be, we can still deal 4 damage. But opponent's on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, well, this was a good call, I think. It is aggressive, but now we get in for a lot of damage. We can use the trap to flashback something if we want. I'll keep that. Probably going to kill one of the flyers, but you know, that's not too bad. Good game. Yeah, Wyverns, very good cards. I mean, one of the good things is that there's a lot of bounce in this set, so if you actually play the Wyvern, your opponent doesn't really want to return it to your hand. I mean, the whole idea of bouncing something to the opponent's hands is that you want to get the mana advantage. So you use a 2 mana bounce on a 5 mana creature. Then your opponent has to use his whole next turn to play that again, and he's behind. That's pretty much the whole idea. And the opponent had to, or at least used it on my 2-drop, which is of equal value. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Depending on my draws, might island cycle this. I'm not sure which to play first. Probably should play Shantotto. Would be quite the combination. Play the Blitzball before combat. Attack with Shantotto, trigger it, sacrifice it. Blue. But I think that's too aggressive. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. I think we have some blocking to do with the Wyvern. Because those chocobos like to hurt. And I don't like to be hurt. Next turn turret, next turn after that Shiva. Hope we can stabilize. And at this point I just want to get rid of his chocobos because of this. And of course I have to keep my life total in check as well. That is a good card. Unfortunately for us. We can double spell. I think I just have to put the most stuff on the board here. He might have the instant speed put it. Okay, don't think he does. This is looking good for us. Seems like we at least might have stabilized for a bit. No, I think we go Shantotto into Shiva for the card advantage. But we will have one vulnerable turn. Oh, it's a lot of good stuff. I'm not going to attack. I simply want to stay alive. I think we'll get there with the card advantage. So he can play it for 4 and transform it. I wonder what the transformed side does. I've played against it before. It's some big creature, I think. 4/4, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, put it into your hand. That's pretty decent. Okay, so now I might start attacking a bit. And I think I'll tap the token. Oh, it is a creature card. Okay, so it doesn't actually trigger. I thought it was Shantotto, but it doesn't trigger it. In that case, I should have tapped the Tifa. Opponent stuck on 4. I would like to draw some spells of 4 mana. That would be amazing. So that we can kill something, draw cards. Big old chocobo. Yep, it's good stuff. Okay. We have the mana now, so I might as well. Hopefully this gets bigger. But he has this one. Oh my goodness. This is very painful. And they all have trample. Oh my goodness. I think we're absolutely dead. Wow. What a turn. And they have... Of course they don't need haste. Well, that just happened. I don't think there's any way that we can get back from this. I think we're just dead on board. What a deck. What a deck. I've played with this, but I've never gotten to flip it. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, he should just attack with everything. I mean, he deals 21, 25, 30, 34 damage. So we have to block 20. We can only block 1, 2, 6. Sure. As if we weren't dead already. Okay, never mind. Good game. Chocobo Madness. What a deck. Thank you, Bob. Well done. Anyway, 4 and 3. I am satisfied. Could have gone further, I think, if we didn't run into that insane deck. And I must say 2 of the decks that we lost to were absolutely crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what I did, feel free to click some of those buttons. It helps out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.